Hello, I am talking to you to tell you my top 6 Bond films. I'm doing 6 because I've included every single actor that played Bond over the years. So this is my top 6 of Bond films. And if you ain't seen Spectre yet, I suggest you go down and watch it because I thought it was great. Anyway, to kick off my top 6, I'm starting with Connery from Russia with Love. Alright, from Russia with Love. Great, really enjoyed it. Watched it recently again. Thought it was really good. Connery, really good Bond for me. I love all the bits on the train. Really good Bond girl. I like the theme from Russia with Love. That's great. All the bits on the train are awesome. Robert Shaw's in it. I think that's cool. Confident. A really confident Bond movie after the first one, Doctor No. The Bond movies are really finding their feet, I think, in this one. Really good. Confident, really good Bond movie. And Sean seems more confident in the role as well than which he did in Doctor No. Obviously a bit slow pace. But yeah, and obviously you don't see Blofeld, but he's in it. And I really like the bit in the gypsy camp, the gypsy area. I think that's really good. So yeah, number 6, From Russia with Love. And then the only, I think, good Pierce Brosnan film at number 5, GoldenEye. That's the Blu-ray cover. It's kind of great. Yeah, so number 5, GoldenEye. Again, I think Pierce is really only good Bond film. I would have rather if Timothy Dalton did a third one, and the third one was GoldenEye, but Pierce took over by this point. Yeah, World Is Not Enough. Right, I can watch that one. Tomorrow Never Dies. And that fucking awful one they did, Die Another Day. Die Another Day is a bag of shit. Absolutely awful movie. What a terrible movie to go out of. But yeah, GoldenEye. I'd rather not have that stupid line. Sorry, forgot to knock. So not the best introduction to a new Bond for Pierce, but again, not great. I love Sean Bean in it. Boris is great. I'm invincible. Pretty good Bond girl. Robbie Coltrane's great in it. Good action scenes. Pretty good in it. And like I say, I really like Sean Bean in the as the villain, and Pierce does a pretty good job. Like, I don't hate Pierce's Bond. I just think he's my least favourite. So that is number 5 is GoldenEye. And moving into number 4, the Roger years with Live and Let Die. I really like, what's his name? I really like, in this movie, T.H. Johnson. I think he's great. And obviously I really like Baron Samedi, and I like the great Sheriff Pepper. He was a great policeman. But yeah, Live and Let Die, Roger come in. I love the bit where he jumps over crocodiles. Obviously, again, a good villain with Baron Samedi and Samedi, sorry. Yeah, Live and Let Die. Good Bond girl. Love the Bond theme as well. Live and let die. Do 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 bit 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 bit. I think I like the Roger Moore era of Bond. I like the cheesiness he came to it, a bit over the top cheesiness. I really like that. I think it was great for the time Roger Moore was Bond, and we needed it. I think Sean was looking a bit washed up and bored with the role, so I'm glad Roger come in. Good again, a good Bond girl. As a kid, when I was younger and first watching this movie, I would have said Live and Let Die is my favourite Bond film. So, but then other ones come in and I got a bit older, but as a kid, this would have been my favourite. So, yeah, Live and Let Die. And next, The Lazenby on Her Majesty's Secret Service. Again, like Rush of Love, watched this recently. Absolutely loved it. Underrated Bond film, underrated Bond. Again, loved the Bond girl. And again, I like how he does fall in love with this Bond girl, and I think that's nice. I think it's nice when he does fall in love. And people don't like Lazenby, and I don't understand it. I think he has one of my best Bond introductions on the beach when he's just kicking the shit out of that guy on the beach. Just kicks the crap out of him. And he goes, this didn't happen to the other fella. And I like how he goes undercover in this one. I love the Blofeld in this. And I love the scene when he's undercover and he goes into that girl's room and he's undercover as Hillary, and she goes, oh, Hillary. He calls, call me Hilly. Oh, Hilly. I love that. I love the action scenes on the ice when he's skiing. And people, again, you say Lazenby couldn't act, he wasn't a good Bond. Just watch that final scene when his wife had just been killed. And the policeman asked him if everything's alright, and he goes, oh yes, it's just fine. She's just resting. We'll be on our way in a moment. And the motion what he pulls off. And again, the scene before that when he waves at Moneypenny and throws the hat to her, I think great scenes. And with Lazenby, I'm definitely convinced this man can kick ass. He actually kicks the shit out of some people. It's a very underrated one. Really good movie. Oh, and I love the bit when he's waiting for the safe to open. He's just sitting there reading a Playboy. And this guy looks good in a kill. And yeah, very good. Number 2, Dalton with License to Kill. Dalton, my second favourite Bond. Absolutely gorgeous Bond girl. Look at her. Fuck me. You want to bang that one's brain out. Again, Benicio del Toro, brilliant in it. Robert Davi, awesome villain. For me, License to Kill has the best Felix Leiter. I like the one in Casino Royale and Quantum as well, but yeah, very much like the books. And when they get Dalton in the Everything and Nothing documentary, and he says that line, well, my kids can't watch James Bond anymore. James Bond wasn't made for children. Bond is a hard killer who kills in cold blood. Bang, bang, bang. Timothy Dalton is off his fucking mind in that interview. Off his bloody mind. Yeah, I like how it's violent. I think Bond should be a bit more violent. He's really intense. One of my dad's favourite Bond films as well. And fond memories watching License to Kill as him. And yeah, it is violent. It shouldn't be a PG. It should be at least oh no, it's not PG, sorry, this one. Yeah, this one definitely should be a 15. It is probably the most violent Bond. And I think it was, people didn't appreciate it, maybe too much too much ahead of its time, but I think Timothy, really awesome Bond. So, yeah. And then obviously Pierce came in, did one good Bond film and then he did Die Another Day. What was shit. So, but yeah, License to Kill, great Bond movie. And could anything else be number one but this? Casino Royale introduces to Daniel. I think the intro, Bond's intro, where he has to, you got to have 2 kills for your license to kill, is great. You just see him kicking the shit out of the guy in the bathroom. It's black and white. It's gritty. It's great. Great introduction to Daniel. You Know My Name. Great Bond theme for me. And I think Daniel Craig is the best Bond. He is definitely my favourite. Again, I think he kicked ass in Spectre. Brilliant. One of my favourite Bond villains, Le Chiffre. I think Le Chiffre is fucking awesome. And Vesper, for me, one of the best Bond girls. Really love the one in the Majesty Secret Service, but Vesper, again, you fall in love with her, and she breaks your heart, Vesper, at the end. Breaks your heart when she's dead, and you do feel for Bond when she's died. Eva Green plays it wonderfully. I think she's gorgeous, and there's that scene in the shower as well. I think that's an awesome scene. Just Martin Campbell also did GoldenEye, and he did Casino Royale. 2 of his films made it there because I think he directed it. I'd love to see Campbell do another film. And like I say, awesome introduction to Bond. So let's go back to the countdown. 6, From Russia with Love. 5, GoldenEye. There you go, GoldenEye. 4, Live and Let Die. 3, On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Oh, Hilly. 2, License to Kill. And my number 1 spot, no question about it, Casino Royale.